Hi everyone, this is Dee with the Paper Drawer. I am going to do a series of 2 videos. This is the first one. I wanted to share some artwork that I just received yesterday, and it's from Matteo at Arteo Mixed Media Art. He has these in his shop. There's a few back here that I had requested, and those are digitals, but I wanted to share them with you and show you how they print out. And then I will have some vintage documents in my Etsy shop. So every pack's going to be different. I'm going to try and show in my Etsy what's in the pack. But there's 30 pieces and a couple little extra ones I just threw in. But there are 30 pieces in this pack that will be listed in my Etsy. So I'll go through this one to show you examples of what is in it. But it's all vintage documents and papers. I wanted to go through the artwork first because I was just stunned when I saw them because they're so much better in person. This one is on one of Matteo's small handmade gold leaf paper. He did the artwork on it, and they are numbered. I have number 1 on all of these prints. So just like I said, very exceptional. It printed out really well when he did it. So I love this. And again, this is in his Etsy shop. It's just beautiful. These are exceptional. He has these in his Etsy shop also. I'm not sure what this paper is. It is not photo paper. It's something else. It almost feels like a really, really nice brochure paper, but I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Of course, it was printed in Italy, so I'm not sure. And again, I have number 1 of 10. Some of these he only has 8 of. He has been selling them, but the artwork is pretty nice. So I wanted to share this one with you. And this one's called Heartbeat. This one's called Silent Beauty. And I love this. I mean, just everything is so well done and clean. The lines on it are perfect. And again, this is 1 of 10. He did a video on this one when he did my slow stitch book that I had sent him, but this is Motherhood, 1 of 10. But it's beautiful, just so creative, very whimsical, and I like that. The next ones I'm going to show you, these are digitals. I did request, since he was sending, that if he could print these for me, and they're not available, but they're only available in digitals. But the clarity, once again, I hope it's not, doesn't have a glare on it, but just very, very beautiful. So there's not much to say except I love them. One thing nice about his digitals is just what you see is what you get. I mean, he has really zeroed in on the clarity. I'm having a little bit of problem with an Etsy shop that it's not coming out as shown, so I'm working with the seller on that. But these, I don't know, he really takes a lot of care in what he does. But to see them up close, to see them in person, it's beautiful. I never really thought about it, but I guess you could use photo paper on this. Again, that's not what this is, but it's very, to me, very close to it. But I think printing these on photo paper here in the U.S., you could get the same results. But either way, you're going to get the clarity and the crispness when you do print. I'm going to kind of speed this up. I don't want to take too long. But I definitely wanted to show you each one because, like I said, they're beautiful how they print out. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you get the digital kit. I believe he told me too this paper is rather expensive over there, so these, like I said, are just something I requested, and he did agree to do them. So they're not available printed like this, but again, the digitals are in his shop. They're just beautiful. Okay, that's the last of them. Now, what I do have something new that I'm going to put in my shop, and it's probably going to be ongoing, is I have documents. They're all vintage, and I'm going to try and get them listed in my shop today if I can. But this is how it'll come. There's 30 pieces of documents in here. I'm just going to briefly go through the documents. I don't know, I know what some of them are, but like I said, I've got an array of different documents. And I love this, how it's rusted. There's receipts, there's postal receipts. I've got some bank statements, bank checks. Some of these are rent checks. Some of them are letters and checks from a place of employment. This is from a bank. Here's some kind of a statement. Here's a beautiful piece of paper. And this is a legal stamp. It's not a postage stamp, but when a document is, if you want to call it legalized, they stamp it. So that is I guess like a government stamp. Looks like a postage stamp to us, but that's what that is. Here's another one. It's in green. It's an original document or a legal document. This is probably original, but it's a legal document. Here's another one. And there's letters and things. I didn't really look at every single one of them, but there'll be documents in an envelope. I'm not sure what they are, but it's really cool. So, like I said, I don't go through everything, but there's documents and letters. And here's just a page that's scribbled on with some numbers. Anything stapled, I'm just leaving, so you're going to get, you know, I don't count it as an individual sheet. I'm not going to take it apart because it belongs to it. So that's considered, I'm considering that one piece. This paper is beautiful. It's just so different. But it's some sort of receipt. And look at this one. This one's even cooler. And this is some kind of certificate. Here's just an envelope. It's kind of unusual, so I'm just going to put that in. I've got several of these, but I love this paper. Here's, again, something stapled with a letter. Just going to leave everything intact. Love this paper. It's just kind of a little bit of brown. It's got the aging on the edge. I love that. Another document. Oops, this goes together. No. Oh wait, does it? Yeah, I think this goes together. It's a carbon copy, so I'm considering one. This is a copy of a document. Here's an organizational chart of a business. Another legal document, a letter, some kind of certificate, a letter from a company, and then these are just invoices or some kind of a document. And then I've got several of these, so I'm just going to throw a little calendar of Italy in 1997, so it's just kind of different, kind of cool. Okay, so that's this. There's going to be about 30 pieces in the packet, and then I'll list that in my Etsy and put figure out the shipping on it and everything. And so I hope you'll visit my Etsy shop. I hope you'll visit Matteo's Etsy, and he has a YouTube channel also. I'll link those below. But I wanted to share these with you. I've got another video coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today. I just want to share a couple things, show you a couple things that I'm working on. And it's been a work in progress. I'm kind of all over the board on things. I get an idea and I want to stop and try it and this and that. So I want to share those with you. I think you'll find those interesting. Those will be, of course, journals. So I wanted to share the artwork. I wanted to share the documents with you. And again, I hope you'll visit my shop. It's the Paper Drawer Studio. I'll put a link below. I appreciate you watching, and see you next time.